We are live right on time, or almost, maybe a second late. We're gonna be doing a Final Fantasy randomizer run. I don't have the full Final Fantasy randomizer set up because I don't have the bingo card. There's a few things I could upgrade or find out. If we do more of those over the years and over the months, might be something fun to add. Basically, I've just tweaked the settings. It's a pretty basic randomizer setup, standard map with a few slight modifications. Monsters are a little bit stronger in general. All bug fixes, moving faster. So just nothing super incredibly fancy, but good enough for just a run that's going to take about an hour and a half, 2 hours, I would say, unless I mess up massively. Remind me to save if I forget to save. What I'm going to do as well, I'm going to use a dice roller to select my classes rather than go with my optimized party. So make it a little bit more random and a little bit more fun in general. I don't know if a whole lot of people are going to be watching, but we're going to be doing as many Final Fantasy runs as possible. No, not that bad. I think maybe I do one of these a month and maybe even organize a race at some point. We'll see what we do. Racing is a whole lot of fun in the rando community, so that's a fun thing to do. So, is my controller not plugged in? My controller is plugged in. Why is it not responding is the other problem. There we go. So my seed is sword, helmet, gauntlet, shirt, knife, sword, shield. That basically says you if you've got the right checksum for your seed if you're giving it to someone. Which is what would happen if we were to run a race, basically. So I'm going to roll 46, and it's going to tell me what classes I take. So, class number 6. Class number 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or Black Mage, which we will call Ace, the basic name for a first character. And for the second, class number 1 is the Fighter. I think I'm going to have an optimized party anyways, but it was not intentional. I think I'm going to have Fighter, Black Belt, White Mage, Black Mage. It's going to be as optimal as can be. Class number 5 is the White Mage. 2, 3, 4, 5 is the White Mage. So yeah, I have the optimal party right here. And class number 3 is the Black Belt, which is not very good at the start, but gets very, 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 very good at the end of the game. So I have the optimal, well, this is basically the party you want to have if you're doing a standard playthrough of Final Fantasy. The Thief is absolutely terrible, so you don't want a Thief. Ren Mage is pretty good. If I was doing a speed running route, it would probably be Fighter, Red Mage, Black Mage, White Mage, something like that, because you need more spells, and just one physical attacker is going to be quite efficient. Alright, is my sound good? I do not know. But we're gonna get this party started. I've got a tracker somewhere. Where did I put the tracker? There it is. Got a tracker. It's gonna help me know what I'm doing. The randomizer starts you with the bridge, and everything else is not done. So first thing first, I'm gonna reorganize my party. There we go. Each character has bonuses because I set it up as a full thing. Plus 15 agility, not super good. Plus 10 it is very, very good. So the Fighter is very nice. The Black Belt can equip wood equipment, gives it a bonus to evasion. Earth all, I think, is bonus damage against all enemies. Free life spell and red mage armor on the white mage. Okay, that's a very nice bonus to have at the start. Plus 40 intelligence, which is pretty much absolutely useless because intelligence doesn't work in Final Fantasy 1 normally. I don't know if I've put the setting where the intelligence actually does something. Plus 20 vitality on a black mage is absolutely stupid. That means that this black mage will probably have more health than the fighter. As we go on, this is going to be rather crazy. So welcome in, Armor. How are you doing? So I think we start with some equipment in that particular thing. A scimitar, a short sword, okay, well, out of this, the short sword I'm going to equip. And, well, the iron nunchuck for a couple levels is going to be better than the bare hands on the black belt. The scimitar and the saber are pretty pointless. And I get a copper bracelet, a silver armor. That is a really good armor. Actually going to use that on the fighter. It's going to be a better armor than most stuff I'm going to have. He gets bonus with wooden armors, but that won't last very long. The black belt innate to defense bonus are probably going to catch up. I think he had bonus evasion, so it's not bad, actually. I mean, I don't think I'll have anything better than a short sword, but the silver sword is expensive, but it is a good thing that I can buy at some point. Armor-wise, a chainmail for the white mage. You can't normally equip one, but that's a good start. The silver armor... I mean, the iron armor is better than the silver armor for raw defense, but I get more evasion out of the silver armor, and I got it for free, so I'm not going to complain there. The silver gauntlet is quite expensive. I mean, the white mage being able to equip red mage armor means you can get the chainmail and the silver mail on them, which is pretty good. Oh, Final Fantasy 9? I mean, wow, I got life for free on level 8, but life is level 1. Also get Arm 4, which is undead killing spell. It's basically the big turn undead. And, oh, Fire 3 on the Black Mage. Stop is useless because it just does, it works, but you're better off killing enemies. Lock sounds really good, but it's not. It's very rare that you're going to start missing things. Lit 2 is not terrible. I'm going to use it as a backup in case I'm finding things resistant to fire. But I mean, this is a very strong start, to be quite honest. I mean, I'm going to buy life. I mean, I've got no reason not to buy it. Did I buy it already? No, I didn't. I mean, the more life spells I have, the better. Less chances of getting messed up by the bad guys. And houses are a bit expensive. Heal potions are okay. Cabins are ridiculous. No tents. Tactic Advance was the first one with the Vieras? Oh, that's... I wasn't sure. I'll buy 3 pure potions just in case I get poisoned. I don't like having the bzzz noise in my ear. I'm gonna save, take 1 random encounter. Oh, I used the improved backgrounds. There's going to be a few different visual things that are going to be a little bit different. And of course, it's a randomizer, so the levels and the gold goes up a lot faster. I mean, this is my first Final Fantasy, honestly. And I hunted for this game for 3 years when I was, I think, about 14. It took me... No, I got that game myself around 15 years old. So I started wanting it around 12, asked around, and it was really hard to get. Because, I mean, it was Super Nintendo days, so getting the NES games was pretty hard. And it was the days before eBay and all that stuff. The Money of Destiny, $3,000 is a good amount. Ooh, it's a lot of little things, which is good. Early in the game, you want a lot of little things. Later in the game, you want a lot of you want one big thing instead. The thing is, when you've got a lot of small things, with the way the randomizer works, you get a bonus for everything. So it stacks up pretty quickly. More money, a pocket change. Okay, so all the boxes in the Temple of Fiend, where's money? And let's beat up Garland. In his right, hey, he's nice and red today. I mean, honestly, he is not very hard, especially when you've got endgame level spells. But still. And then there's the bats. Move out of the way, bat. Save the princess. We get the crystal from the king. No, that's the ruby. That's the crystal. And the boat. This is the most common randomizer start in most situations, because it's two of the things that you can easily trade in. Even with, well, TNT is going to be fairly common with the settings I've set up here, because TNT is a thing you can trade in early game as well. Adamant shouldn't be too bad either. I'm going to buy 2 houses. And 49, no, not 49, I want 99 heal potion. Oh, I already have heal potion, so I can't buy more. Okay, then. I'll buy myself a few cabins. Couple softs. All the basics to be able to survive in most dungeons. And we're on our way. With the boat, it's going to be faster to travel. It's a shark. I don't think I rested at the inn, did I? Probably should rest at the inn. I mean, I can lit to the shark as well. There we go. Much quicker. Yeah, I should save as often as possible to not lose anything. It's a randomizer, so sometimes there's weird things that happen, like, you know, nuke sharks and things like that. But I haven't met anything with very bad scripts up until now, so we're not in a bad spot, but that might mean that later on in the game we'll get all the bad scripts. Oh yeah, I spoke with the princess. I can click on her. I mean, that wasn't probably even worth fighting. We're gonna go trade in the crystal for the adamant. Okay. Fetch quest galore. Experience in a box. More experience in a box. And a pro ring. Pro rings are really good. Pro rings are really good. I'll put it on the black mage for now. I mean, I'm already level 9, which is, you know, what you would get at much, much later in the game. So, you know, fighting those one encounters with one asp, not really worth it. But if I get a big group of enemy, I'm still going to fight it for the experience. I do need money. I'm only at 953, and there's a lot of stuff I will need to buy. So, but there's a source of money right there. Kaizokus, also known as pirates. They're probably one of the best enemy early game to grind for money. So they're, even in randomizers, they're going to be pretty good for that. With the randomizer, the settings I've put, there's a path between the starting town and the dwarf's cave. That's usually not there in the standard game. Not worth fighting these guys. There's 2 boxes in Dwarf Cave. Money and a soft potion. Nothing super great. And I can trade in the adamant to the smith. And we got the herb in return. We're doing all the fetch quests. It's actually good to get all the fetch quests out of the way early in the game. It means that the later treasure chests and later incentivized treasure chests are going to be more worth it. I wish it was the black belt that got the increase in accuracy. That would be entirely silly. Level 9. How much damage does the iron chest do? No, I need to be about level 11, level 12 for the black belt to start being, well, not super terrible. Basically, a black belt is rather bad until level about 20. Which might sound like very long. In a randomizer, it is not. In a regular Final Fantasy game, it starts dragging really quickly. Oh, Stone Touch Sahags. Well, that's a fun thing. And it's the guy that needs the experience that got stoned. Stone Touch Sahag is a very bad thing because Sahags come in big groups. And Elf Town for your second town, which is a lot of level 3, 4 spells. So, pretty good. I mean, I can get a silver hammer for the white mage. It's not very good, but it's the best hammer in the game. Before the Tor hammer. The Tor's hammer is the best hammer, to be honest. So level 3, nothing. Like, Ice 2's the best spell here. Bane, if I want like an instant death spell, I'll buy it just because it's funny. And you can kill some bosses with it. Level 3 white magic. Not very good either. Pure is your best spell. Invis 2 would be your best spell here, actually. But not a very good. That's the clinic. That's the equipment. The wooden helmet. I mean, the black belt gets bonuses for the wood equipment, so we'll get it. An iron shield for the warrior and a silver helmet for the warrior. It's really cheap. It boosts my defense significantly. I mean, that's a 6 bonus to armor. That's a 4 bonus to armor with barely any penalties, so no reasons to not get it. Are there tents here? No tents. I cannot be in tents. I can just have cabins that are very expensive and houses that are not terrible. Cure 4 at 4th level magic. That is very good. That means the knight won't be able to have it though. So I would have preferred it to be at level 3 or level 2, but. And at level 4, black magic, we've got a grand total of Jack and Squat. Well, hopefully level 2 will be good, but who knows where level 2 is. Level 2 magic might be at in the north, and I'll need the airboat to get to it. Alright, so what's the next town down here? Gaia, which is level 7 and 8 magic. I can check. Nuke at level 7. That's very sad because that's the best attack spell in the game. Fear and Eel, I do not care. I'm gonna save. Move. Thank you. Here we've got the copper bracelets, which are not very good. caps, which are not very good but cheap. Silver shield, which is better than what I have, but not worth $1,000. Copper bracelets, which are pretty bad. So our first downs are not very good for equipment. Hand axe, long sword. I mean, there's the silver sword for sale at Corneria, so I'll probably just do that. 8 level white magic, cure 3, heal 2, a fire, nothing lost there. Fast at level 8 is awful because that's a spell you want and you want a lot of copies of. And at level 8, you will not get a lot of copies of it. So that is sad. The cube has been spotted for 26,000 gold, which is not a whole lot. It's expensive, but not terrible. The cube you need to get into one of the later dungeons. I've got the herb to wake up the Prince of Melmond. Well, now it's the Prince of Gaia. And he's gonna give me something for it. So, what do you have, Prince? Dick Canoe. So I can go to 3 dungeons and an extra town now, basically. I've got attack spells, so it's not awful to go to some of the early locations. I can go buy that silver sword, so the fighter is pretty much as the best early game weapon. The silver sword's so broken that in every re-release of the game, you can't buy it until later in the game compared to where you normally buy it in the regular game. So they made a huge boo-boo when they did it, because they gave all the silver equipment, all the mithril equipment, if you want, to the elves, which is, you know, topical. But the problem is that the silver sword is better than most of the magic swords you get until much later. Alright, first thing first, we're gonna go do the Marsh Cave. Oh, that's a lot of little monsters, which is good for experience. And they don't seem to have any terrible skills. Oh, the wolves have magic. Well, that's pleasant. Magic wolves. But I don't think it should be, you know, awful to fight the magic wolves. Got another level out of it. Don't need to fight ogres. Alright. The encounter rate is 60% on the overworld and 75% of the regular in the dungeons. Marsh Caves, there's two sides of it. You have the top, with a few regular boxes, and the downstairs with an incentivized box, which is where you get one of the key items. You never know what you're gonna get because it's a randomizer. And the way I've set up this randomizer, there's a few of the items that I've put as incentivized that are floating. They're basically in a box somewhere. Pocket change, not very useful. If I get a big thing of money, it's good because I can buy that cube. A Pro Cape, which is the only shield mages can equip. Yes, a Pro Cape is a shield. I've got to ban someone off. There we go, ban someone off. Twitch. We don't get YouTube bots, but we get plenty of Twitch bots. A soft potion and pocket change. So really nothing good in top of Marsh Cave. There we go, run away. I'm gonna go out and save using a cabin and go do bottom of Marsh. marsh. Gotta use those arm 4s when I have them. Big turn undead. 3 dead. 6 dead undead. Deader undead. Something like that. I'm not gonna waste a ouse, even though I used one of my arms here, because I've got plenty of... well, I've got tents from the starting kit. I'm just gonna use a tent here then. In one more level, it'll be worth it to take off the nunchucks from the black belt. This is the bone zone, one of the worst possible formation you can find, because the bones are undead and they've got a buddy that is not undead, and they've got all sorts of fun touches and spells as well. This is not a good formation at all in this randomizer. Scum's just gonna run away. There's really not many enemies in Marsh Cave that is worth fighting, to be quite honest. A lot of it is just nasty eye defense stuff, so not really worth fighting. And when you do the regular game, Marsh Cave is your first real challenge because you can't heal as easily in it. Okay, one more level on the black belt and we should be good. The black belt has less maximum health than the black mage. This is very, very, very sad. This means that black mage is going to be a tank, which is not what you normally say about black mages. But no, he doesn't have any special armor you can equip though, so he's not... Ugh. I didn't buy Cure 4, I should have bought Cure 4 already. Heal potions are cheap, so I can use them as much as I want. I never remember which one of these have chests and which one don't, so I'm just gonna go through all of them. Okay, now it's worth taking off the iron nunchucks. Two arachnids, not worth fighting. No chest here. No chest here. 2 chests here. Pocket change. Empty. Plenty of experience. I mean, I'm okay with getting experience like that. Those doors at the bottom are locked. I don't have the key yet, so I can't open them. This is the incentivized chest, protected by 2 mages. Not super strong, but it's good enough that I can fight them. Hey, Bane worked. Congratulations, Bane. Not gonna grind them, but the rod, which opens up Earth Cave, which I don't have access to, so this is pointless. Oh, another pro ring, which is less useless. This is actually pretty good. Let's stick that on my black belt. Give him instant death protection. Alright, well, everything that we could grab from the Marsh Caves has been grabbed. I don't think this is going to be a super hard run, but the spell selection I have is not fantastic. But I have a lot of healing. And I'll be able to have, I'm pretty sure I'm going to be able to have life on the knight. And a revive spell on a knight is generally what you want. black belt is getting pummeled. I need to get him a gold or silver bracelet. Silver bracelets should be reasonable to buy. Got 13k gold. I can easily buy that Cure 4 spell now. Not... Alright. Saved. And we go back to town. And then my options are to go east. Either to Gurgu Volcano, which would probably suck, or Ice Cave, which always suck. So yeah, my options are rather limited. Hopefully the town in the east that I can reach by canoe is not awful. A single pirate. He's brave attacking a boat on his own. Yeah, the black belt's already doing, like, very good damage. Oh, yeah, he gets bonus from the damage on everything, so... Oh, it was the other town that had the Cure 4. Alright, I have to go to northeastern South Townsville. Oh, they've got... They've got Death Touch as well. Not Death Touch, Stone Touch as well. What joy. Stone Touch is not fun. Sahag and a Shark. I mean, if the Lit 2 goes, I might be able to kill all of it. No, I'm just going to kill the Sahags. The rest of the team's going to run? Not even. Okay, well. That Shark is... gonna become shark food then. Alright. There was stuff I can buy here. There wasn't any armor really worth it, so... But there were... Gonna max out my eel potions. And buy 4 houses. Houses recover your NPs, so that's why they're much better than the other options you have for rest. Alright. Cure 4 was level 4, yes. So the fighter won't be able to get it, unfortunately. Cure 4 is really good. Heals your HP full. So very hard. Oh, the Black Mage finally has less HP than the Black Belt. But that's because the Black Belt's vitality is going up, while the Black Mage's vitality stays around 29, which is more than the White Mage, and more than the fighter at this point. But the fighter just keeps going up and up and up and up. So you go through the little boating region to get to the next town. Hopefully the next town gives me the canal or the floater. I mean, it could give me the floater. I'd be perfectly okay with the floater right now. That would speed things up quite a bit. But there we go. It's gonna take out the monsters. Not even. There's a cobra that survived. Well, I'm gonna kill it manually now. There we go. I mean, it's not fantastic money or XP, but it's something. Greasy Old Man Town, which isn't bad, actually. Wow. The wooden shield is something I can give the Black Belt, because he can equip them. supposed to give him bonus to evasion. His evasion's at 51%, which is less than the fighter. A print just got done, that's what you heard. Nothing for weapons. Level 5 spell. Level 6 spell, I mean. Exit, which is really good, but it's too expensive for what I have. But Exit will be really good. Nice travel spell there. Warp is better, though, so I'll probably buy Boat. And Lit 3 is also pretty good. I'm broke now, but I've got a few more attack spells. I can't cast them yet. Unfortunately, I can't cast those yet. Probably 2 or 3 levels before I can cast them. I've put up the setting for Greasy Old Men, so you don't know which one of these guys has your item. And they're walking around like crazy. Come on, old man. The bottle. That brings me back to Gaia, because that's a fetch quest in Gaia. Ugh. Do I gamble on going back to the city, or do I do the dungeons? I'll go back to this city, because there's always a chance that it's either the floater or the canal, which would open up Earth Cave. Earth Cave is terrible. I mean, all the options I have for dungeons right now are awful. But, you know, it's better than nothing. I do need money, and I do need experience, so I should be fighting a few things. Oh, the wolves have crack! Well... of course they do. The wolves have blaze. The wolves are terrible. The wolves are awful. I should not have fought the wolves. This was a very bad idea. And I can't run. Oh boy. Okay, well, wolves have stare. The great wolf are not the problem. It's the regular wolves that are the problem. The regular wolves are the... Those are terrible wolves. Those are entirely awful wolves. I had 5 HP. Those guys don't deal enough damage to one-shot me except on a crit. I should have healed. Okay. This was very bad. Very, very bad. Because I had also not saved. Alright. This was... gonna use the bottle, get the fairy, and I need to revive my entire crew. Everybody died to the wolves opening a crack in the ground. This was really bad. I hope we don't meet wolves anymore. All right, fairy, make it worth my while here. Opal bracelet, not what I was looking for. Not what I was looking for at all. It'll give the black belt significant defense, but it is not. I was looking for, you know, an item that would give me progression, not tons of armor. I mean, tons of armor isn't bad, don't get me wrong. It'll make the dungeons easier, but... Alright then. Nice cave. Oh no, 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 no. No, 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 I am not fighting the wolf. No, no, no. No, 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 I am not fighting wolf. Where did I park my boat? Okay, over there. I don't think I can beat Carrie yet. So Gurgu Volcano will be... Oh, those guys have Stone Touch. Fun. So we need to go do Ice Cave first. Which is... Ice Cave will probably be easier anyways. But it's still not an easy dungeon. There's a few oddities to our friend, the Ice Cave. It is a very nice cave, but it has a few oddities, as I said. Okay, let's go to northeastern South Townsville. And from there, you can easily get to where you want to go. Okay, the Black Belt is already dealing significant amount of damage. It's probably that 20% bonus damage on every monster is going to start piling up. Well, every monster a weakness. So, it's not everything, but very close to everything, except Carrie, the Fiend of Fire, has no particular weakness. All the other fiends are in a particular group of monsters that take bonus damage. Alright. Ice Cave is up, then left, and Hydra. Okay, the Black Belt is already proving his worth. Okay, not that way. I don't remember the Pat here perfectly. I don't play Final Fantasy every week or 4 times a week, 8 times a week like some other people do that I follow. There, yeah, that's the way. And Ice Cave. At least the Ice Cave is a one and done, and all the boxes in it are fairly straightforward. That's a lot of nasty stuff. I should save. Wow. This is also bad. I shouldn't have said I should save. I should have saved instead. Okay, Fire 3 should clear out the field a little bit. There we go. That's much better. Wizards. I don't like wizards. Alright. I don't think I have a 6th level spell yet. Nope. It's a bit of an issue because my warps are at 6th level and I would like to have a warp. It would speed up this dungeon quite a bit. But, you know, we're gonna do it anyways. Unless there's a terrible trap tile or something, we should be good. A single sorcerer shouldn't be terrible. I say that and they're awful. Sorcerers are one of the nasty monsters in this game. In randomizers, they're not as bad because they don't have what they normally have, which is stun touch and instant death. Ah, but those have toxic. Well, of course they do. Well, that's... And of course they killed the guy with the life spell. Frosty. Okay, well, we're just gonna try to clear the dungeon as quickly as I can. Gargoyle trap tile, not a huge threat. Gold bracelet, that is very good. It's probably gonna save me like a couple tens of thousand gold by grabbing one of those. Makes the black wizard quite resilient. The money to buy the cube. Okay, well, I mean, at least we know that coming here was not a bad idea. Now I just need to be able to get out of here. I've only lost one guy, so it's, you know, just bad. Frost D, I'm gonna kill it because it's in the way. We need the experience and the money anyway. The money less now that we've got a big pile of it, but experience. Experience that the white mage can't use, unfortunately, because he's dead. But, you know, we'll take the rest. Those are damage tiles, but I've removed the damage effect on them, because if I leave it, it gets very annoying very quickly. I was going to use a heal potion on the dead guy. It's down here. Yeah, there's more treasure chests. Mages. Dark elf mages. Not a fun thing to need. Money. XP. Money. XP. Nightmares. A house and pocket change. Okay, nothing fantastic here. I might have to tweak the settings for the randomizer because I feel like there's too much experience in the chests. A silver hammer, which is pretty useless. A lot of wizards. I'm going to run away from that. The opal armor, which is really good, but I can't equip just yet. It's a knight armor. So I need to class change before I can equip that. Another pro ring. Yeah, I should have put the first pro ring on the... Oh, got 3 pro rings. So I found all the pro rings. There's 3 pro rings in boxes, so... Opal gauntlet. I don't think I will need. And giants. Okay, nothing terrible as the trap tile here, but nothing I would want to grind either. So I'm not losing much fighting those giants. Giants are the giant element. The floater. There we go. That's gonna speed up everything once I'm out of here. And now you have to do another loop because that's how the ice cave works. That's why the ice cave is often enough quite awful to go through. But as it's a one and done, I never have to come back here. It is not much of an issue. The cube was at Gaia for sale. I've got the money for it. Oh, I've got more than enough. I think I've got enough money for the rest of the game now, which is really good. There, now we have to save. I was going to forget saving. And then you have to revive the white mage because he's still, you know, has a critical case of death. But, you know, we're getting somewhere. I'd like to get a better sword for the fighter. I mean, the silver sword is really good, but if I'm doing Ice Cave and Gurgu Volcano, it'd be nice to have the Ice Sword or the Fire Sword, which is the upgrade to it. Gators and piranhas. I never knew that caribou, or however you say that, is actually the Jamaican word for piranha or something like that. I just need to get to the town. Then with the airboat, it's going to speed up things incredibly fast. It's going to be very good. I mean, we're sub 1 hour airship is usually what you are aiming for in a randomizer seed. Longer than that generally means that you're in trouble. There was a spell here I wanted to buy too. Exit. Yes. It's gonna speed up dungeons significantly. But I mean, you won't be able to cast it while the Black Wizard should have. Yeah, he has 2 slots of level 6 spells now. Cure 2 is not worth getting for that price. We can go buy our cube. There's a reason why I'm going quickly and buying the cube, even though I'm not going to be doing the Sky Castle just yet. It's because you get bonus experience and gold for every quest item you have. Airship. Things are looking up. Well, looking a lot faster at least. Now I'm going in the wrong direction. That was a very bad move. I should go check the towns, because there's still Provoca with level 2 spells and an item. So I want to find out where Provoca is. I don't need to do the dragons just yet. I don't have the tail. I can do the... He doesn't sell anything good. Oh, I wanted to buy the cube. Well, we will do that in a moment. I am lost. Well, we're going to check this down first then. Use up one of our tents. Ankilo. Will I be able to beat an Ankilo is the question now. Those things hit really hard. I mean, my main source of damage is just those Fire 3 spells. I don't really have anything else that's really nice. I'd like to have something else, but the Flare is really high level. Saber-tooth tigers? Jeez. You're not being nice here. Alright. What's Melmond, which is the worst possible town, more or less. But it's level 5 spells, so let's check out what we got at level 5. Wall is okay. And nothing for level 5 black magic. I'll buy Brack because it's there. Nothing really good there either. This is also terrible. I don't have the slab to turn in, so nothing useful there. So this was pretty much a bust. But we can go do the waterfall while we're in the neighborhood. It's harder than I would want, but I'm there. It's a one-and-done dungeon. There is a option in the randomizer to procedurally generate the this dungeon, so that's a good way to just have fun. They've been adding a few procedurally generated dungeons overall. Wow. This is awful. I mean, this is actually... Ooh, cremate. Well, it's low-level damage, sleep. Glare. Wow. Okay, mummies are really bad. I don't want to fight any more mummies. And there's at least one mummy trap tile out there. I mean, the fact that I haven't been able to trigger any of my attack spells, which would have wiped them out, is also pretty bad. There we go. The black belt didn't get experience this time. There we go. I mean, the trick in this dungeon is go... Jeez, no, I don't want to fight these guys. They're terrible. I mean, if one of my spell triggers, you should be able to get rid of most of them. And the greater mummies are not a problem. They have Dazzle. Okay, they have Dazzle. Oh, they're the ones with Cremate. Okay, Dazzle, Cremate. That's a mix. Okay, I'd like a better sword on my fighter, please. Nightmares, not really worth fighting. Bat, always getting in the way. Except if we're lucky. If we're lucky... Is he there? The out-of-bounds bat! He is right there, flapping away in the distance, but he just disappeared. What is the trap tile? Cobras, nothing really worth getting. Okay. Robot, the defense sword. Can I equip the defense sword yet? No. I mean, it's good, but nothing I need right now. Oh, the ruby was in the wild, so I got the ruby. Excalibur. I would want a tail now. A katana, which is not very good. Not for what I'm doing here. I don't have a thief. It's a thief sword. It's a ninja. Oh yeah, Paralisk are resistant to fire. Not a super long fight, but just an annoying one. But I do need the experience, like... I don't even need the experience that badly anymore, to be honest. Eel Staff. Wow. Well, we got the ruby out of the deal, at least. Oh, I can't cast exit because I don't have any charges. I'll warp. And then cabin. Don't need much more than that. So I don't have to worry about the waterfall anymore. It's done. We have nothing to do with that at all. Oh yeah, I have the cube. Well, no, I haven't bought it yet. I'll go and buy it. Solves that problem. Cerebus. It's not great experience. Stinger for poison fun. We have found no attack items either. Normally you find a few attack items floating around, things that you can use that do attack spells. But right now I've got, like, nothing. Alright, let's go buy our cube. Get that taken care of so I don't forget to buy it. That's Melmond normally, but now it's... Ice 3, 7th level. Life 2 at 7th level. I mean, it's not bad. 28k, I can buy it. I mean, Life 2 you don't need a whole lot of casts of, so it's not a bad thing to buy. There's no weapon shop or armor shop in this particular town, so... This is average. This way. Get our hands on the cube. There's 2 towns left. Lufania with level 8 spells that I'll probably never use. And Provoca with hopefully... There won't be anything really good there because we've seen all the good attack spells. Ugh. A bit tight. We're a bit tight on spells here. Alrighty. That's the desert. That is one of the 2 towns. It's Lufania. There is nothing to get that's useful here. Great. So our last town is Provoca, which is going to be at the other end of this, but we only need to go there once. If we only need to go there once, it's not bad that it's the furthest town away. I'd take a crown right now. Be nice. Be one of the better items I think I can get right now. Oh, poison. Fun. Wyverns have poison breath. So I'm just gonna go save. That should be enough. I mean, they're just pirates. It's a bit of a challenge in the base game when you get to the pirates if you don't understand how armor works, basically. You want to have some armor on each of your characters, and they're not much of a threat. The Mazmune. Okay, I wanted a better sword, so I have it. But now there's another problem. I don't know where the rest of the good stuff is. What I'll do here, though, put the defense sword first to serve as tanking equipment. I haven't bought the cube yet, have I? I haven't. I need to go buy that cube. Gold bracelets, I still need 1? Yeah, I need 1. I've got enough money to buy it. And I'll get myself an iron armor. Because it's better than the silver at this point in the game. And the gold bracelet is way better than that chainmail. Now... I need to buy like a pro ring maybe for the fighter. Not necessary. I mean, now that we have the Excalibur, I can easily clear every dungeon. No, I don't have fast. If I had fasted Excalibur, yes, but... Temper. Very good. Fire 2, not very good, but we'll put it there because we have it. Temper is a bonus to damage that didn't work in the basic game because it's Final Fantasy and everything was broken. Fade at level 2. And Eel 3. Well, I'll get Eel 3, but Fade is what you really want, which is Ollie. It's the, it's non-elemental, because there's no Ollie elemental in Final Fantasy 1, but it is going to be awfully useful here. We've got a big damage spell. We've got our temper that we're going to be able to pile on the fighter or the black belt as required. R and Kilo, which is a bigger version of it. They deal a whole lot of damage. But an Excalibur, or not Excalibur, a Mazmune does even more. I need to go buy that spell now. That cube now. Where am I? The Toyas. Park my airboat next to my normal boat. Oops, that's the wrong town. Alright, let's go buy our cube. An iguana. Okay, well, it's just in the way. We're just gonna kill it. Running away is usually faster than killing things because of the win animation, but it requires less inputs to kill things if you're not using spells, at least. We don't have the chime to go into Sky Castle, so even if we get the cube, it's not critical. But alright, which dungeon do I want to do? I can't do ordeals, I can't do underwater. I mean, there's a lot of places I can't do just yet. Let's just go and... Oh no, I have the ruby, so I should be doing Titan's Tunnel and Sarda. We murder a Titan. Thank you. There should be an incentivized item behind him. Cabin. The Power Glove. I mean, there was an incentivized item, just once again, not something that's very good. The Power Glove casts a very big buff on yourself when you're with, so it's really good, but not critical at this conjuncture in the game. Alright, let's go talk to Sarda, the weird creep that has a bunch of jars in his thing there. Hey Sarda, give me an item. The white shirt. I don't need a white shirt. It is very good, and it's probably one of the best items in the late game, but I need to class change the equipment. I mean, there's a lot of stuff I still need. I need the key, for sure. The crown is not always essential. Technically, you don't need the crown to finish the game. To finish the game, I need to kill the 4 bosses and have the loot and the key. You actually need both of those. So, Earth Cave. Lots of chests. Most of them are terrible in base game. So that's why the Earth Cave is generally bad. And there's a whole lot of weird enemies around here. The boss Lich is generally really easy to kill. It's the weakest of the 4 fiends, so I'm not terribly worried about it. Minotaurus. Alright. Iron Stick. A tent? Well, that's not very useful now, is it? Bunch of snakes. It's also probably the deepest of all the dungeons, because there's a whole lot of things to do in it. And generally you have to do it like 1.5 times, because you have to do like the first half twice to kill the vampire. So it's not a very fun dungeon. And the monsters are annoying, there's bats all over the place, because bats are annoying as well. Get out of the way, bat. think I'm going the wrong direction here. Yeah, the black belt is doing an awful lot of damage already. Yeah, that's just a bunch of chests here. Well, 3 chests, that's 3 chances at an incentivized item potentially. Money, a short sword, and money. I think there's still at least 2 floating items in the game, so I'd rather still pick up some of those chests. Might have to break this down, because I'm not going as quickly as I thought I would. Probably doesn't help that I haven't played in an eternity. Pocket change, another katana. If the black belt, not the black belt, the ninja could dual wield, it'd be great because he could use both of those katanas you find in the game. But if you have a team with 2 thieves that turn into 2 ninjas, you're generally not already losing at the game. I am not as good as I thought I was at this game. Again, I mean, performance-wise, I'm doing okay. It's the speed-wise I need to get better. Cockatrice, just gonna run. Pocket change. I'm gonna grab like the treasure chests that are really on the way, if I can. Experience, it's always good. I mean, offensive-wise and equipment-wise, I'm actually end game. I've got, like, some of the best equipment on most of my characters. So, the only thing I'm really missing are the ribbons. One of which should be incentivized, and 2 others are just floating around. So, there's a lot of boxes I haven't opened yet, so I'm not worried about that. Ribbons, they're terrible for defense, but they give resistance to all elements and statuses, and so that bit is really good. We are walking up to our good friend, the vampire. He's a punk. He turns into a generic enemy later in the game, so you know he's a punk. We got the dynamite. The vampire was guarding dynamite. Rod to move the plate, go down. Here there's a lot of chests, so it's worth it to go around. This is a terrible trap tile. There's only 1 mummy though, because the mummies are the ones I'm really worried about. Slime time! That is your experience grind. I've got fades, I've got fire 3, so good things to kill slimes with. They've got massive amounts of physical defense, but they're weak to fire, and they give tons of experience. There's the black shirt now. Okay. I'm gonna take a couple more slimes. They do it for a massive amount of damage, though. I do have to be careful about that. But I mean, slimes give massive amounts of experience. 3,591 for those 5 guys. It just speeds up your leveling up like crazy. I'll have to go buy some eel potions. Nothing catastrophic, though. Another set of slimes. At least 1 other set of slime. Come on. The slimes are right there. They're just there. They're always ambushing me, though, so that's a bad thing. But I don't know what the ambush rate on the slimes are. But I mean, It's so good experience. It's so good. Oh well. We've got enough slime time. I mean, you'd want to be like level 32 with the black belt at the end of the game, but I mean, I haven't even killed a single fiend yet, and I'm level 22. I haven't seen the other super good trap tile for experience, which is the Sea Shrine Pile of Pain. So, at this point, I am not worried. Or our pal, the Eye is our pal. He is always there to give us his experience. This way? This way. That way? What's that way? I can't remember. A troll! Like, I'm not worried about most regular monsters. Sea Shrine monsters would probably still be a pain to fight. If the Arm 4 goes, we're good. The Arm 4 went. It's free experience, basically. Not a whole lot. That's probably 1,000. About 1,000 XP. Yeah, not... Jeez, I thought I put the encounter rate down, not up. Come on, guys. Don't try to kill me. I'm just trying to, you know, go murder your boss that's in the basement. There, we're gonna go take care of Lich. Ha ha ha, I am Lich. I am... Very nice colors on Lich this time, actually. Sometimes Lich is very poorly done, but this time he was nice colors. And took a couple punches to take down, but, you know, could have been worse. We've got one boss killed. That's the right... No, that's not the right orb to light up here. This one here. Is that it? No. Which one is it? Okay, this one. Okay. There should be heal potions for sale here. No, there are not. Okay, then I'm still gonna buy, like, 20 houses. Alright, there we go. Healed up. I need to find a place to buy heal potions to fill myself up. Well, I'm gonna go trade in that TNT. So I need the key and the loot, at least. And then the items to get into Sea Shrine, into Sky Castle. So there's a lot of stuff I still kind of need. The key. That's a lot of boxes. These boxes are locked by said key. Ice armor. I'll take an ice armor. That's a very nice armor. Change, pure potion, clot armor, mage staff. Mage staff is good, actually. Mage staff I'll put on the white wizard. Gives the white wizard the ability to cast fire too, so that's like free damage when required. There shouldn't be an incentivized item at the bottom of Marsh Cave. I do not need the canal, so the canal can be in space for all I care. So that'd be the best thing, actually. Canal being in space would be the best thing for me, because that would make things easy. Fill up on heal potions. Sorry. I'll go check the... First, I'll go check the actual box that's locked by the key. That as an incentivized item, and it's this one here. It's going to be one of the chests because that's randomized by the randomizer. Cabin, heal potion, pocket change, Sun Sword. Chime. I can go to space. That would be risky, though. I'm not eye level enough. I'd want to be class changed to go to space to have a better armor. But I can go to space. I can go to space and see if the canal's there, you know. There's 3 boxes here that I can grab. None of them should be incentivized, but you never know. There could be a key item in it. If you can't run away from zombies at level 21, there's a problem, guys. Come on. Wizard trap tile, not worth grinding either. Come on. I don't think there's going to be anything really good here, but you never know. Sun Sword would be very good, but I have the Masmune already, so... Alright. I can go to space. I've opened most things with the key that I can open. Yeah, it's time for the volcano, I guess. Time for the volcano. Not terrible, but I'd rather go somewhere else before the volcano, basically. Volcano you generally want to do in 2 sections. Just because of how many boxes are in the top, you normally do the top, leave, then do the bottom. Every floor tile. That's a phantom. The phantom's the opposite of the eye. He is terrible. He is not your pal. But he wasn't too bad to kill. Okay. And if he's there, that means I don't think he's anywhere else in the dungeon. There's no linked trap tile with that one. Speeds. Speeds give decent experience for how early you fight them in the game. But at this point, they're not very good. Okay, no, there is another place with a phantom. Right there. Okay. The black belt just punched him into... Oh, he didn't. The black belt didn't punch him into oblivion in a single shot. A large knife. Wow. House. Experience. Wooden helmet. Now that's our pal DI. If we want to grind, we've got a great grind spot right there. Dragon mail. So the opal armor will not be used this run. Silver shield. Do I have a... No, I have an iron shield. I mean, I can take the silver shield. I'd rather a fire shield, but... We're not finding anything like fantastic. A pair of fire elemental is also not very good. Well, I don't know if they've got any spells or skills. They die pretty quickly, though, so that's okay. Okay, time to put a grind on. Oh no, if I grind, I'm not getting any night spells, that's for darn sure. So I can't really grind anymore. I'm at the point where I need to rush to get that tail. So the fighter can have life. Okay, life and eel 3 I think the fighter would be able to get, which are both really good spells. I don't think I saved, did I? I'm an idiot. There we go. Now we just gotta go down the volcano. And you try to take as many damage tiles as you can, because you get no encounters on the damage tiles. Might sound counterproductive, but not getting encounters is a lot faster than getting encounters. Oops, wrong direction. See, it's a lot faster without any encounters. And I don't want encounters because I don't want to level up. So, but what happens is that you need to heal your people. So that's going to take a few, but... The Black Mage has so much health. He's got a Black Mage that's actually able to tank. It's insane. Another eye, okay, that's a linked... Oh, the eye's got poison. Okay, the eye's poison touch. That makes the eye a little bit not as good as I thought he would be. Red Dragon? He is kind of red, you know, kind of purplishy red. Is that the name of a color, purplishy red? Yeah, he was not very red. Water elemental? In the volcano? That's not right. Zeus Gauntlet. Well, the Zeus Gauntlet's staying there. I've got no room for it. I mean, Zeus Gauntlet's cast Lit 2. It's a very good piece of equipment, especially early game. But right now, don't really have any room for it. Okay, well, the Black Mage now has a knife. Is it useful? Not really. Okay, the eye trap tile is a little bit everywhere in this dungeon. Yeah, my fighter is going to be way too high level to get any spells. Rune Sword. Rune Sword is, well, unfortunately not very good. It's basically a magic longsword. And by the time you get the Rune Sword, you generally have the Silver Sword, which is better. So, that is a bit sad. More eyes. Pocket change, pocket change. Pure potion. The crown was floating around. That's good. The crown is 2 incentivized items. One from Astos the Dark Elf, and one from Castle of Ordeals. So that is actually a very good pickup, especially since it was not in an incentivized chest, so I could technically have missed it. But like I said, it's not an item that you need to finish the game, but since it opens up 2 incentivized items, the chances are you will need it. That's a whole lot of water elementals. My people are getting hurt too. Those are weak to ice, and I have no ice spells at all. That is a bit of an issue. I have no ice spell outside of the black shirt that I have, which casts ice too if you use it in battle. Okay. Well, we're going to be using some Cure 4s here. It's going to be faster than regular healing. Can I run? Normally you can't run from... Oh. I made the mistake of keeping the run option on all enemies. Well, that would have made my life a little bit easier. Never mind. The incentivized chest is here. That is where you normally find the fire mail, which is not really an incentivized item, but it is very good for that point in the game. Ha! The Black Mage dealt 2 damage with his knife. the fighter dealt 322 with the mass beam. The tail, we can now class change. At least we're at that point in the game where we can now class change. Good. The fighter still won't have many spells, or it'll take a while for him to get his spells, but it's not as bad as it sounds. Good old carry. My elf's good enough. Defensive-wise, I've got the white shirt. You've got temper. Boost the damage on the black belt. 1094 damage. There we go. Easy peasy. Alright, time to go talk to a dragon about a tail. Where's your islands? Where's the Cardia Islands? I am, once again, lost. That's Lithuania spot. That's Ordeal. So the Cardia Isles should be here. Okay. That's the Dragon Islands. That's a Dragon Island with no chests. No. Soria? There we go. I can never remember which isle is which. There's a couple chests all over the place, so you go and grab them. You can set it up to a light axe. That's actually like a very good weapon, once again. The problem is, it's very good, but I've got better. It casts arm 2 in battle, so it's good when there's a lot of undead. Anyways. And undeads do like to come in big packs, so it is a pretty useful thing to get, especially before the Earth Cave. Oops, we've already done the Earth Cave. I already did this one. This one here. Get more boxes here. The Bane Sword. If I had someone that didn't have anything to really do during his turns, the Bane Sword would be good. I'll give it to the White Mage. He's the one that has the highest chances of not having anything to do during his turn. Bane Sword casts Bane, which is an instant death spell with rather terrible odds, but you never know, okay? There's always that odd situation where you end up killing every single boss with Bane. I have seen it happen. Both, like, it was Kraken, Tiamat, and Chaos were killed with Bane in one particular run by Geyer. So, it was rather hilarious. Okay, now I've got the class change done. And put that dragon mail on. I can put this white shirt and black shirt on. And that's it. That's it. I need to find some ribbons. No ribbons. Like an hour and a half in. That's a weird situation. Now my fighter will be gaining some spell slots. Since he's technically, they say knight, but it's really a paladin. Nothing here. Alright. Healed up. What does this hold? Is there a chest in this hole? There's a few chests in this hole. Pocket change. Pocket change. Bunch of experience. I'll take the experience now, because I do want my knight to gain his spell slots. Next, we're gonna go ask Astos about a crown. It's Melmond. Astos is here. I can't park my boat in the river. The Dark Elf Astos wants his crown. And he's going to give me an item in return after I have a good chat with him. Good chat, good chat. The slab. Blech. Slab needs to be traded to the scientist Melmond. He'll teach you how to speak the language of the Lufanians. And after that, well, you can get an item from the Lufanians. So, this is the worst fetch quest, but it's a fetch quest. Mud golems are rather terrible. They don't give anything really good, but, you know, I need the experience at this point. They're not awful, they're not great, they're not dangerous. The second light axe, pocket change, an iron gauntlet, great sharks. Great sharks with lightning too. Okay. I guess that's a thing. Yeah, I'm not worried there. Damage is going to be really good. So it's Mud Golem, Great Shark, Trap Tiles, not very good. If I really want to grind, I'll go back to the volcano. Where was Melmond? It was at Gaia. Was it at Gaia? I'll check. This was Provoca. So Melmond is here, or is that Lufania? That's Lufania, so it's the waterfall town. And close to Ordeal, so not... Alright, park your boat right here, because that's the closest you can be to the town. Take your little canoe down. Worms. It was wyverns that had poison. Worms didn't have anything really dangerous. They have a lot of elt. Okay, that's what they have. Elt is not going to be a problem. I can chew through enemy elt. Wizogre, Cerebus. I'm just gonna run from that. Ugh, poison. Come on. Everybody has broken legs now? The fighters got plus 20 to agility and you guys all, like, can't run? There's Melmond. Gonna eel at the beautiful Melmond Inn. Don't mind the bed bugs. They're a feature, not a... Alright, we've... Yeah, like that. That's better. I spoke with Astos. Spoke with this guy. So, we do have the chimes. Yeah, we can go to space. We can't go underwater yet. And we can't finish the game because we don't have the loot. But everything else we have. It's not looking too bad, but not too great either. We only killed one. No, we killed Carrie. We killed Carrie. I should note that we killed Carrie, but didn't want to max that out. So it's the one with the shiny bit at the top. This one here. Okay. Now I'm in the right order. Okay. Lufania, we knew where it was. It was at the mountain pat. So I should be able to hit it just going straight east from here. Can I? Yeah, there it is. So let's go get the item from the Lufania guy. I mean, I can go check the level 8 magic, but I don't think there's going to be anything good here. Arm 3, pointless. Slow, even more pointless. So the 2 spells I could get from here are pointless. Good to know. I could go get fast. It's level 8. It's not very good. Wow. Thanks for the canal, dude. Okay, that was entirely pointless. So up till now, Astos has given us Jack and Squat. I'm gonna go by fast because it's gonna make the end bosses like stupidly easy. So let's just get that out of the way. It was ear, wasn't it? Was it level 7 or level 8? Level 7, you've got Nuke, so we're gonna buy it because Nuke is good. Don't get a whole lot of casts of it, but when required, the Black Mage will be able to do a decent amount of damage with a spell. Now, okay, Ace was level 8, which is annoying, but you know. It's not even expensive. Like that's the adding insult to injury. It's like level 5 spell cost for a level 8 spell. So it'd be like, hey, that's really nice, but no, it's not. All right. Ordeals. It's a one-and-done dungeon once again. It's pretty easy. It has a weird puzzle with the touching the pillars, but it shouldn't take me an eternity to beat it. Biggest problem is getting to it, because you have to park your boat all the way here. Go through this Catman and Man-Cat infested region. Yes, there is a difference between a Man-Cat and a Catman. Bots. That's all I get on Twitch. I mean, I've got at least one person that generally watches me on Twitch, so I'm happy about that. I didn't want to cast fast. I wanted to cast Nuke. Oh well, hopefully my black belt goes first. No, he didn't. Okay. I don't think I'll need a fast in Ordeals, but Sphinx. It's not bad experience either, so. Those are some horrible looking Sphinxes, though. I've rarely seen a Sphinx look that ugly. But, you know, we'll take the experience. It's almost 4,000 XP. It's worth it. Use the house, get into Castle of Ordeals. You need the crown or the trigger here doesn't work to teleport you upstairs. So you have to go here. This takes me to this. Top. Nope, top is wrong. So bottom. Bottom. Nope. Bottom, top. It will be bottom, top. Bottom, top. And then you go to the side. And then there's 4 choices. So we'll start with the easiest one first. That was not the right selection. But what you can do, because you got warp, you can go you can teleport back. That's good, actually. And we're done. Ordeals is not a very difficult dungeon. We've got those Medusas here. Medusas are not a huge problem. The purplishly red dragon has a trap tile. Not bad. It's decent experience and money. Money is useless at this point, but experience I still need. Silver bracelet is useless. I've got better on everyone. An house, money, a pitiable amount of change. A lot of mummies. Mummies are very bad from what I remember. There we go. Change, a pure potion, money, change. Sorcerers. Oh, they've got instant death spells. Of course they do. My magic defense should be pretty high with all my characters, so it's not that bad. Oxyale, we can go underwater. So we can do all the dungeons now. The loot has to be either in space or underwater, so it's easy. We know it's one of the two locations. There we go. Where was underwater? Was it Crescent Lake? I think it's at Crescent Lake. I can probably go buy life for the fighter now. Yes, I can go buy life for the fighter. I mean, a revive spell on the knight is a very nasty thing. Sandworm, those are rare monsters. Not the rarest, but a rare monster nonetheless. It's cool to have seen one. We've seen no man-cats or Catman. I'm gonna go buy my revive spell because I think I'll need it. It's always good to have some safety. We have found no ribbons yet, so that's bad. Like, my resists are terrible. My combat abilities are fantastic. So, there we go. We've got a life spell on the fighter. So, they have to go through 644 points of health, and he's currently got resist to all elemental spells. So, he is very hard to kill. The other two, not as much. The black mage has just a tiny bit more health than the white mage, which is not what normally happens. The bonus to vitality at the start made a huge difference on the black mage. All right, now I think underwater was at Crescent Lake, if I remember correctly, which I might very well not. But I think it is. No, the Crescent Lake was at Crescent Lake. Okay. Elfland was at Provoca. Gaia was at... Is it at Melmond? It might be at Melmond. Because the northern towns are we've already all cleared out. So that should be... Yep, that is it. Was there anything at level 7 or 7 here that was worth buying? Ice 3? Maybe? It's not a great purchase. I think we've got Nuke at the same level, so not a great purchase. Life 2. Life 2 is worth it, though. Because... Oh, we already bought it. Okay. Life 2 is really good. You don't need 12 casts of Life 2 either. A single Life 2 will make a whole lot of difference. Okay, we can go down underwater now. Give me your submarine, lady. Thank you. It is the Blood Shrine. Much more interesting than a regular sea shrine. First, you go up to go to the mermaid's floor. It's a whole lot of sahags. It's really not good experience because our sahag are like early game monsters. The whiz sahags are a bit more dangerous. But in randos, those encounters can still be awful because normally you can't run away from it. And if the R Sahag have like awful skills or awful spells, you're kind of screwed. Oh, it's the spooky ghosts. Another, well, not rare, but I'd say at least uncommon enemy. There we go. Killed the spooky ghost. Getting all the uncommon enemies can be like a quest you give yourself. Opal Shield. Not super good, but it's better than the silver shield I have. The best shield is the Aegis shield, but chances are we won't see it unless it drops in a nearby box. The Opal Shield is okay, I guess. Silver helmet, useless. Mermaid floor. Lots of treasure chests in the mermaid floor, and an incentivized treasure chest, which is the most important bit. Another Opal Shield. I'd take the Aegis at this point, but what I take is really ribbons, but the Vorpal Sword, so this goes directly into trash. Vorpal Sword is really, really not good. It should be good, but it isn't. Because of how critical hit rates are calculated, it is, even with the bug fixes and everything, it's still rather terrible. The katana is better for the ninja anyways, and for the fighter, well, you've got a huge selection of swords that are better. So, pocket change, the ribbon. So the incentivized ribbon has been found. Incentivized ribbon will go on the White Mage, because he's got all the healing spells for now. So now I'm gonna exit, use a house rather than save in the inn, and go back down. All right. Sea snacks. Always good to take a snack on the road. Sea snakes, sea scorpions, sea trolls, all are fantastic enemies for experience. So, technically in the base game, I think the sea shrine's better than most other locations for experience. Oh no, I don't have any sources of light 2. Of lit 2. Surprising. I have ice, I have fire, I have arm 2s. I don't have any lit 2s. I don't have either the Thor hammer. We saw the Zeus gauntlet, but we didn't pick it up. Zeus gauntlet is pretty useful for that, especially in this particular dungeon, but I don't really need it. We've got fades. Ice spells, no, they're not very good here. Oh, watch out, the sea snakes have Cure 1. Don't think it's a huge threat here. There we go. That's very, very good experience. I mean, I'm getting to close to level 32. Level 32 is when the Black Belt just is entirely silly, because he gets an extra 2 bonus attacks on top of the attacks he already gets. You saw that he's dealing around 1,000 damage at this point. And yeah, add 2 attacks to that. That's probably an extra 300 points of damage per attack. And then you add more damage every level because, well, that's how the black belt rolls. I mean, right now he has what? 60 damage, 92 accuracy. Plus his bonus to damage against all enemies that have a weakness. This makes him very, 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 very nasty. The other thing that has bonus damage against all enemies is the Excalibur, which is really good, but the problem is, if you have the Mazmune, the Excalibur is just outclassed anyways, because the Mazmune has such high damage and accuracy that it just wins in every single situation. So, you take the Mazmune and you go. Easy peasy. That was an easy shark battle. Alright, go back down. A few chests here and there. There's our Aegis shield. Well, the fighter technically doesn't need a ribbon anymore. I mean, it's better if he did. But with that combination of equipment, I think I'll put the ribbons on the 2 mages and the black belt. It'll be better than the other options. But then again, I have to find the other goddamn ribbons. I hope to all the gods that the loot is in space. It should be, because I don't think there's any other incentivized item remaining. In my pool of incentivized item. Alright. Fur wolves. It's a weird place for them underwater, but you know, that's the beauty of randomizers. A house. Ugh, I don't like these things. Another ribbon. All right. We are in business. We're missing a ribbon and a pro cape. That's about the only things I have that could improve my party in any way, shape, or form. Hello, Mr. Gray Browning. How are you doing tonight? Yeah, this stream's gonna go over time. I'm gonna finish the run. I'm not gonna... I do need to go to bed at some point if I want to finish this, but, you know. It shouldn't be more than half an hour or so to finish things off here. It's really not going to be difficult killing everything. Even, I think I put Warmech as a must kill, but that means that it's gonna still be pretty darn easy. I mean, my black belt's gonna be level 32. Not much can stop a level 32 black belt, especially if there's a black mage in the back with the aced spell. I mean, even the fighter's dealing around 700 points of damage at this point. I think he's got an extra attack on the Mazmune because of his extra bonus to agility, accuracy that he got from the start of the game. So, yeah. The threat level is slowly going down. It's not the monsters that are going to be a problem, is if there's any weird skills popping up and I get screwed by that. That's always a possibility. Ha! Bane went through. I like it when Bane goes through. I mean, technically, even a monster that's resisting to any element or anything, the Big Eye, that's another uncommon encounter. We've got, like, all the uncommon encounters in the game at this point, at least. Except the man-cat and the cat-man, which is very different one from the other. One is half man, half cat, and the other one is half cat, half man. It is a very different thing. I mean, the trolls, sea snakes, sea scorpions, like I said, those are all very good experience for the challenge you get from them. So this is probably the best place to grind in the game if you're just wanting to walk around and grind. If you're power grinding, the eye is probably your best bet. You are going to use the white shirt, and you are going to use fast on the black belt. Ooh, the fast went first. And that's 12 hits for 889 damage. There you go. No more cracking. Single punch. Well, 8 punches, but you know what I mean. Now he's level 32, so he can now do 10 punches instead. Easily. You have to go to space. That's the only place left. Time to go to space. Best place to park your airboat if you're wanting to go to space, right there. Then you put a house right in front of the big scary tower. There's a lot of chests in here, but there's still, like I said, there's still the ribbon I want to get. So there's a ribbon and a pro kit that I could still get. So if I'm still going to be picking up chests on the way. Probably not going to be doing like all the fights though. Flame shield, I mean, it'd be good if I still had a reason to use a flame shield. Oops. Cabin, iron helmet, pure potion. Bunch of computers in the back. No need to go see the computers. We wouldn't know how to use them anyways. Dropping a fire shield, that's really weird to me. Normally the flame shield is a thing that I'd hold on to because it's a really good piece of equipment. But since I already have the Aegis, well, no good reason to carry it. Guards are not bad experience. They're weak to lightning as well, so they're not super hard to kill. Those things, though, are terrible and terrifying. I am running away. Oh, shit. They started doing their put everyone to sleep little combo thingy. Well, the black belt and the white mage, though, now have resistance to it, so at least there's that. Ah, there's the Catman. The Catman. Not the man-cat, it's different. Okay, the intelligence buffs are working. So, because Bane shouldn't be working as well as it is. But there's a way for intelligence to actually affect your spells in the randomizer if you turn it on. And my black mage has ridiculously high intelligence, which means that his instant death spells are going to go through enemy magic defense like butter. Wow, the confused staff. There's our pro cape we were missing. So we can put that on the black mage. It's 10 defense or 12 defense, something like that. I mean, it's really good, but all the elemental armor and shields were in Sky Castle. Wow. Terrible place for all of that very good equipment. I mean, I could have gone here early, though, because there was that option. But I'm going to see if Bane still works on all these guys. Okay, the fact that Bane is working on everything means that the intelligence buff is working, which means you are taking the Bane sword, my friend, and you're going to be casting Bane for the rest of the game. That's pretty much all you're going to be doing. Yeah, I don't need that. I don't need that. The Sun Sword's just cool. It's the best sword for the Red Mage and one of the better swords for the fighter. Well, Knight. That blue dragon is extremely blue, as you can see. It's blue in a way of speaking. Sphinx strap tile for ear, nothing very good. Sphinx are annoying because they've got a lot of health and they're not that, good. And then they apparently have toxic, which is very bad. Everybody resisted it, but I mean, everybody's got poison resist except the Black Mage, so I don't think it's going to be much of an issue. Hey, it's our pal the Eye. Hello, Eye. How are you doing? You just flew out the window again. You just came in, said Eye, and left. That's what the Eye is known to do. Great guy, the Eye. You will probably be killing about 6 million of them if you're doing a full speed run of this thing. Slime's extremely good experience, so it's worth it for me to fight them. I've got no reason not to get experience on the way. The higher level I am, the easier the end bosses are going to be, so. Chests are not very good. Technically, that eel helmet is better than what I have on my fighter. So I am going to get the eel helmet. I guess there was another item I could put in that slot. It's better than a silver helmet by like 1 point of defense. And it casts eel too if you use it in combat, which is pretty much pointless. Silver axe, pointless. We found where the were sword was, dare sword. We found the dare sword now. It's not a were sword, it's a dare sword now. It's a Gurnaga. Another very uncommon enemy, so yeah, we're still doing good on our uncommon enemy hunt. Alright. Hardcore Manticore action. If the Bane Sword works on almost everything because my intelligence is so high, things are going to be very easy. Opal Glove, pretty pointless. It'd be good if I didn't have the Power Glove, which is just better. Rock Golems. Just not worth fighting them. Pocket change, experience. Hardcore Manticore action. Not worth fighting. I mean, the experience is okay, but that should be the incentivized item. It is the whistle, not the loot. It is a whistle. But, it's good enough. Yeah, I've got, like, 1 Gurmedusas. That's not very good experience, though. I'm probably wasting time fighting them. Well, it's still 3,000 something. Well, that's because of all the bonuses I have to experience from having all the quest items. Like, everything is probably worth fighting now, almost, because of those bonuses. And since Bane just works on almost everything, because I've got stupidly high intelligence, well, makes things very easy. I'm missing a ribbon. My chances of finding it are fairly low, I would say. That is the Vorpal Sword disposal window. If you're still carrying the Vorpal Sword, that's where you chuck it from. You can also dispose of it in the lake. Ah, there's the final ribbon. So I do not need to open any more boxes. Will Bane work on the rock golems? I think they're resistant to that magic. Yeah, they're resistant to that magic, so it's not going to work on them. It's probably something like a 3 in 256 chance of it actually working. So, not a very good opportunity. But, you know, could be worse. Garden Sentry. Just run away. Anything that can't be killed with Bane, I think, is just really not worth fighting. 4 red Hydras that can be killed with Bane, so it is worth fighting. Yeah, I'm gonna be like level 40 something at the end of this, I feel. Where's the way up? There it is. Now it's the weird puzzle that I never understood. You just walk and try to find where you're supposed to go. Air elementals. So we fought every type of elemental this game as well. Okay, those guys are resistant to death magic as well. Okay, I think we've got all of this done anyways, so... Can you not surprise attack me, please? Just so it's faster for me to just run away. These are getting very annoying. Oh, they've got frost. Of course they do. We've got broken legs too, it seems. Alright. Bridge to final boss. Well, not final boss. The Tiamat. There should be a war mech at the end of this. Nachos. Nachos are good. Nachos are delicious. Nice platter of nachos. No Warmech? I thought I put Warmech there. Oh well. I'm gonna do what we're supposed to do here rather than just these cheese strats. I have a feeling like Break's gonna work on her. Ineffective? What? You're supposed to be weak to that spell. She just got punched out of the window anyways. Hey, we're gonna be able to finish this game. I'm gonna be, like I said, about half an hour longer than I expected. 2.5 hours for a rando run is not terrible, actually. It's not great. I'm not the fastest speedrunner in the world, but... My people are at an almost perfect level for this. So we go to the Temple of Fiends and we go 2,000 years into the past. Frosties, not awful enemies. Grinding in the final dungeon is a very bad idea because it's very hard to leave the final dungeon. And while there's some enemies that do give a decent amount of experience, you also have a lot of them that deal a whole lot of damage. So generally not worth it. grinding. Come on. I wish I could turn off the encounters like in the remakes. Am I really running from slimes? No, I'm gonna... Yeah, I am running from slimes. Alright, that is the right place to go. Okay. If the slimes are all hitting on the fighter, I am good with that as well. The fighter has stupidly high resistance right now. I mean, those dragons are pretty much free experience for me, so... They're also very white for white dragons. Those are probably some of the whitest dragon you've ever seen. There we go. I messed up. Where are you supposed to go again? One of my problems is that I sometimes do a short Temple of Fiends instead of long Temple of Fiends, which is like the vanilla Temple of Fiends. And short Temple of Fiends is you go in and you go to Chaos. So you go to the final boss. Now I actually have to go run through the dungeon, which is going to take me a little bit longer. Okay, so it's this one you have to take. Then you take this one. Then you go back down. Bad man. They are not good men, they are bad men. There's also evil men, they're a very different enemy. Slow? Really? Slow's about the only thing that can affect my fighter and that all the others are pretty much immune to. Because of the ribbons. He's not immune to time magic, earth magic. And I think that's it with what he's got. Time magic is your slow, which is annoying, but he's not the one that's going to be dealing the damage against Chaos. That's the black belt with the ace and tempers. That's an awful lot of bad man. They've got Squint. Watch out, he's squinting at me. Every single one of them is casting slow. No, one of them squinted. Sorry. There, Bane and Fade did the job. 9,000 experience for those 9 guys, so it was worth fighting them. I am way too high level for anything to be a threat at this point. The refights with the fiends are going to be... I don't need to open any chests. What am I doing? Whistle! Whistle. There we go. Chimera. I mean, if Bane works, why not use it? I mean, I'm level 40, which is not where you want to be, actually. When you're at that kind of level, that means you messed up somewhere. You shouldn't be that high level to finish the game. But I mean, I've got no reason not to keep leveling up. And I'm right there. I mean, max level is 50. I've never reached level 50 in any games that I've done. But And it's not because I've cranked up the experience gain by that much this particular run either. It just turns out this way because I found a lot of chests and everything else. So now you go around. Slime time. It's just free experience at this point. I can't recover any spell charges, though, around here, so the Bane spell is actually better than most things, but... And now we're going deeper and deeper into the Temple of Fiends. Just gonna run from Earth Elementals, not worth fighting them. Medusas. Just because I haven't fought any Medusas. With 7 hits, they deal 7 damage. I mean, they're some of the more dangerous enemies right now, outside of anything that uses any really nasty spells. I mean, it wasn't really worth fighting, but... Refight number 1, Lich. Well, I'm just gonna mash attack. Don't think I need anything else. Lit 2 as her first spell. And punched into the stratosphere for my first spell. The Punch Mage being the best mage in the game at this particular level. And it's not it? I need to go to the other side there. Okay, there's the door. Down. The Agama, the best friend everybody can have outside of the eye. There are many well-known Agama facts. Like the fact that Agamas collect... What was it? Collect marbles to pay for their health care or something like that. Many of the Agama facts makes very little sense, but they work really well. That was Carrie. I said was, because she really didn't last long. Gaze could be a problem. Brack could be a problem. I mean, this is not a good encounter, actually. Water elementals, not a good encounter either. I don't have any good source of ice magic. My health is starting to drop a little bit as well. I do have to start being a little bit more conservative, I guess. Okay, well, that wasn't the plan, but it was the plan. Defense sword, fight, white shirt, and fast on black belt. Ink. Well, that is very topical of you, Kraken. Okay, well, even without fast, I managed to punch it into the atmosphere, so that was not as much of a threat as I thought it could be. Tiamat, well, same kind of thing. And I don't think I need the fast spells at this point. It's just silly. Oh, he didn't instantly kill Tiamat. Oh, she's got crack. That could be a problem, because at least one of my characters is not immune to earth magic. It didn't make a big difference. And we are now going to be facing Chaos. Just gonna refill my health. The black belt has 800 hit points. It's not even funny. Blah, blah, blah. I time looped the whole thing. I am a bad guy. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Defense sword. Punch. White shirt. Fast. Oh, he's got nuclear. He's going ham. All right. Temper. White shirt increases your evasion, and once you've got enough of those up, things get very silly. Okay, well, my black belt just dealt 1,400 damage to him with 1 ace and 1 temper. 2,500. And we are done with our good friend Chaos. We will see him later in another Final Fantasy Randomizer run, I am sure. Now the whole screen is shaking. Rip Chaos. I'm just going to see my stats at the end. Come on, you can hurry it up, guys. It's okay. I know he's dead. He was all red too. He was all nice and reddish. You played the greatest role in this story. Thank you. I want to see the stats. That's the important bit. I just want to see what it says. 17,000 step or so. Nothing ear 16 time. 20 can't hold. No reset, no power offs. And 177 boxes open out of 242, which is a bit high. Ran away 112 times. Dealt 144,000 points of damage. That's pretty darn good. And there's the credits and acknowledgements. Well, thank you everybody for watching. It was a lot of fun going through Final Fantasy Randomizer once again. I'll probably do one of those every once in a while because it is a lot of fun. So I will see everybody later. I think I'm going to redo the videos on Mondays and Fridays. It's better than Tuesdays and Saturdays. And I'm going to try streaming every day once again this week. So I